Hello, this is Priscilla. I am your conversational English speaking coach for the hour. I'm very happy to have you here. It looks like a few of my friends that I know from someplace far, far away. Hello, Karar, how are you? It's so good to see you here. It is
Okay.
so it is so much my pleasure. Kim Ann, welcome to Verbling. Thank you for joining. Today we're going to talk about feedback, the breakfast of champions. When you join in today, the entire purpose is to develop your vocabulary, comprehension, and your ability to speak fluently excellent English. So I'd like to find out where everyone is from. If you would start by introducing yourself first. Kim Am, tell me a little bit about yourself. Maybe 30 seconds will be sufficient. Tell me where you're from, what the weather is like. You may begin. Kim Ann, where are you from? And how do
Hello,
you pronounce?
teacher.
Hi, how do you pronounce your name?
My
Kim?
name Kim Anh.
Very good. And where are you calling from, Kim?
I come from Vietnam.
Awesome. And the weather is like what for you today?
The weather so hot in my country now.
Okay. Well, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. And Anna, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks, teacher. Are you?
I'm doing excellent. And where are you calling in from today?
Sorry?
Where are you calling from today? What country are you calling in from today?
Yeah, I'm from Spain.
Okay, excellent. And what do you speak? Portuguese or Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay, thank you. It's nice to have you here. And
Thanks.
Karar, where are you calling in from today?
From Iraq.
Okay, you're calling in from Iraq. And what is the weather like in Iraq?
Uh, yeah, it's fine actually. I'm
Okay,
sleeping under I'm sleeping under the AC. I don't know about the weather for almost 2 hours.
okay,
Anyway, yeah, and you wake me up with the call, and you
okay,
ask about weather.
okay. Well, I'm glad that you were able to join us. Rafa, how are you today? Rafa, how are you today? All right, well, we can't hear from Rafa at the moment. Hello, Negan. It's good to see you back again. Thank you for joining me. All right, I'm going to give everyone a number. If you will remember what your number is, I'm giving you the number to expedite the process of today's class. Kim Ann, you will be number 1. Anna, you will be number 2.
Okay.
Karar, you are number 3. Rafa, you are number 4. Negan, you are number 5. And please keep up with your number because spelling your names will be a task for me. I'm going to now share my screen with you. First, I'll pull up today's lesson. And today's lesson is Feedback, the Breakfast of Champions. Feedback. And let's see if it's going to be here. And go with the feedback. One feedback and one more folder. And feedback. And here we are. Please let me know when you can see my screen. You should see Feedback, the Breakfast of Champions. It should be coming up momentarily. I think you still see me. It's not there yet. Let's see. Now I'll try once more. Feedback. Let me know when you can see. Can anyone see it yet?
Yes, I
Yes,
see.
I can
I
see.
see.
Okay, awesome. Now, you have your numbers, and a student actually wrote this for me. Nigel Riot wrote this for me, and he gave me the idea. I gave him the prompt, and he wrote the story. The only thing I did was make a few corrections with the word placement. I want each of you to know that this is a conversational hour. It is not a grammarian class. So if you see that there are some grammatical mistakes, you don't need to point those out to me, because the only thing that we're going to do is concentrate on actually reading the short story and then discussing it. So Kim, you're going to be number 1, so you will read first, then it will be 2, then it will be 3, then it will be 4, then we will have 5. And we'll see if we have some others coming in, which we have, but I'm not exactly sure. I think Rafa, you'll be number 4. All right, if you will start reading now for me. Kim, please start reading for me.
Feedback arrive daily.
Continue.
Feedback arrive daily in a variety of flavor, color, or texture, and in many cases, the feedback is completely free. So what does this have to do with eating breakfast? You might ask. Let me start with
Are you able to see the screen?
Let me start with my remembrance of a story from my life as it was yesterday. Test exams were over in my most challenging class of economics. I failed both physics and
Economics.
economics in the same day.
Okay, thank you for reading. Kim, I noticed as you read that the endings on these words, the S, I'm not hearing the S on these words. Could you say flavors? Flavors.
Flavor,
Flavors.
flavors,
Great. Textures.
textures,
Perfect. Remembrance.
remembrance,
Remembrance.
remembrance,
Good. Exams.
exam,
Economics.
economic,
Economics.
economics.
Fantastic. Thank you. Number 2, that would be Anna. Could you read for us, please?
Yes. My physics teacher, Mr. Grandma Ray, motioned for me to approach his desk at the front of the room. As I approached, Mr. Grandma Ray peered over the top of his rimmed gold frame glasses and whispered in a very low monotone, You are a stupid boy. That is what you are. With less than 3 months remaining to finish your secondary exam, Mr. Graham Ray continued, I am embarrassed to be known as your teacher.
Okay, thank you. Now, Anna, what I did not hear was the ED, peered, peered.
Peered.
And then this word is front. Front.
Front.
And this word is monotone.
Monotone.
And finally, embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Good. Excellent. Number 3. That would be Karar. Could you read for us, Karar? Karar, are you still here with us? Okay, maybe Karar has left for a moment. I'm going to ask Rafa to read number 4. Rafa, will you read? Rafa, will you please read? Rafa, will you read, please?
Clear. Yeah, right now?
Yes, please.
Your participation, Rafa, my immediate thought of Mr. Grandma Ray was, I wonder, Mr. Grandma Ray, good. Beat a man when he's down. I just wanted to call up and die. The headmaster of the school also offered his 2 cents worth and said, young man, starting tomorrow you will meet with me to do further study.
Further studies. Mm-hmm.
Further study. I too am disgraced with your performance.
Performance. Okay, this word is performance.
Performance.
Mm-hmm. And these in yellow are idioms. Beat a man when he's down. That is an idiom. Can you say beat a man when he's down?
Beat a man when he's down.
And this is an idiom, to curl up and die.
To curl up and die.
And his 2 cents worth is an idiom.
His 2 cents worth.
Is an idiom. And the word performance means an act of doing something. Negan, could you please read for me? Negan, could you please read for me?
Yes. Your participation at this prestigious university cannot be abandoned. We must demonstrate that you can do much better and as result.
Continue.
I expect the whole improvement such a poor exam performance is a reflection of the school and the damage on your physical face excellent without excuse.
Okay, good. This word is abandon. Abandon.
Abandoned. Abandon.
Result.
Result.
And then
Result.
Our. Philosophy.
Philosophy.
And excellence.
Excellence.
Great, excellence. And good. I'm not sure who is number 6. Who is number 6? Do we have a number 6?
Teacher, I shall come.
Who is this?
Antu.
Okay. Oh, Antu. Hello, Antu. Okay, hi, Antu.
Yeah.
Okay, you can be number 6. All right, Antu is number 6. Thank you. Could you read for us, Antu?
Yeah. I ran like a mad dog to my home. I was full of tears and animosity. This ridicule was just what the doctor ordered. I felt a missing passion to do what I needed to compensate and overcome my challenges of study reluctance.
Good. Good. So, I ran like a mad dog is an idiom. Can you say, I ran like a mad dog?
I ran like a mad dog.
Just what the doctor ordered is an idiom.
Yeah.
Can you?
Just what the doctor ordered.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Just what the doctor ordered.
This word is animosity.
Animosity.
And this word is ridicule.
Ridicule.
Very good, ridicule. All right, so now we're going to go back up to Kim. Could you read for us? Is Kim still here? Kim?
I was ready to hit the book. My mom says, don't lose your heads over this. Do you want the truth? It was if my Mr. Grandma Ray and the headmaster, Mr. Western, was a finest to prepare myself towards success. From that day forward and just 3 days of studying with Mr. Western, I had found the key to my success. I will no longer asleep as well.
Okay, great. You had quite a few idioms in here, so let's take a look at them. Here is one, hit the books is an idiom. Can you say hit the books?
Hit the book.
Hit the books. Don't lose your head over this.
Don't lose your head over this.
Fire I needed.
Fire I needed.
Fire I needed.
Fire I needed.
Needed. Good. And the last one is asleep at the wheel.
Sleep at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel.
At. Asleep at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel.
Asleep at. Okay, let's take a look at the word at.
The word at.
No, it is at. Can you say Okay. Now say T, T,
T,
T.
T,
Okay. Now we're going to say at,
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 at. Okay. Now say at.
at,
Good.
at,
At.
at,
Asleep at the wheel.
asleep at the wheel,
At the wheel.
at the wheel.
Okay, we'll work on that a little bit more. And that was Anna, number 2. Anna, could you read?
Yes. The final and last day for retake exams arrived. This was my chance to put my best foot forward. I not only performed well on the second opportunity to take the test that cost me an arm and a leg, I surpassed all other students with my score.
Okay, and that word is surpassed. Surpassed.
Surpassed.
Surpassed.
Surpassed.
Surpassed.
Surpassed.
Very good. That word is surpassed. Okay, and here are your idioms. Put my best foot forward.
Put my best foot forward.
Arm and a leg.
Arm and a leg.
Great. And let's see if Rafa, would you read number 4? Rafa.
Yeah. I realize that feedback is the foot of champions.
Good.
I had taken the bull by the horns remarkably. I now have
And
a
now?
job. I now have a job with the university as a study buddy for those students with less than stellar performance in the scientific department. I finally realized Mr. Gatidon wanted me to learn. I couldn't continue to be a couch potato and be successful.
Great. This word is, well, no, now. Can you say now?
Now,
Good. And this is an idiom, the bull by the horns.
take the bull by the horns.
Great. And this one is couch potato.
Couch potato.
That is a idiom as well. All right, let me come back to you guys and see who can summarize what you read. Which one of you can summarize what you just read? Who would like to try? For 30 seconds, I want you to try and summarize what you just read. Could you summarize what you just read? Hi, Tony. How are you?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone? No one? All right. If you can't summarize what you've read, I'm going to give you another activity as we look at the screen. Let me know when you can see the screen. And you should see a basket or a display of fruit or vegetables. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So what I want you to do now is take a look, and I will give you your number again, and we'll start with Rafa. Rafa, you will start reading, and look at the pictures as you read to help you understand what you're reading. When you see the word stop, I would like for you to stop. Rafa, would you, well, actually, you won't see the word stop. You'll just know when to stop. Rafa, please read for me.
Feedback arrives daily in a variety of vegetables, a variety of vegetables or of flavors, colors, or textures. In many cases, the feedback conversion customer assistant is completely free.
Okay, continue.
So, what does this have to do with eating breakfast, you might ask? Let me start with my remembrance of a story from my life, as if it were yesterday. The exams
were over.
Texas were over in my most challenging class of economics. I failed both physics and economics in the same day.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Rafa, please summarize for me what you just read. You can use the images to help you remember what this passage is about.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds.
It was talking about one company called Feedback that is arrives daily with a variety of vegetables, and the customer feedback is completely free. There are a lot of different textures, colors, and
10 seconds.
The other thing, he was eating his breakfast in the morning. And
okay, thank you, Rafa. You only have 30 seconds. Thank you, Rafa, for your summary of the session. Now let us see if we can go to Negan. Could you read for me? Please look at the pictures to get an idea of what this passage is about and be prepared to summarize. You may start when you're ready.
My physics teacher, Mr. Gamma Ray, motioned for me to approach his desk at the front of the room. As I approached, Mr. Gamma Ray peered over the top his gold-framed glasses and whispered in a background monotone, "We are stupid boys. That's what you are with less than 3 months remaining to finish your secondary exam." Mr. Ramaray continued, I'm perhaps to be now as your teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at these words here, Negan. Gamma. Great, Mr. Gamma Ray. Mr. Gamma Ray.
Mr. Gamma Ray.
Gamma. Good.
Gamma.
Okay, this word is what? What? Great.
What?
Known. And embarrassed. Great. And two. No, wait, I'm sorry. Negan, can you summarize what you just read for us? Can you look at the
say about the teacher and student joy secondary exam. He feel embarrassed with teacher.
5 seconds more. Continue. Keep talking. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Nice job, Negan.
Thank you.
And let's see if I can find where you are and maybe paste your trophy. Thank you, Negan.
Thank you.
Okay, and copy. And now we will hear from Antu. Antu, would you read for us? Antu, are you still with us? Antu, unmute your microphone, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Please read.
Yeah, my immediate thoughts of Mr. Gamma Ray were, I wonder why Mr. Gamma Ray would beat a man when he down. I just wanted to curl up and die. The headmaster of the school also offered his 2 cents word. And said, "Young man, starting tomorrow, you will meet with me to do further study. I too am disgraced with your performance."
Okay. This word is offered. I'm not hearing the ED sound on your words. Offered. Offered.
Offered.
Yeah, this one ends with the D. Offered.
Offered.
Great. And then disgraced. Disgraced.
Disgraced.
Disgraced.
Disgraced.
Good. Disgraced. Okay, summarize what you just read for me, Antu. Can you summarize what you just read? You have 30 seconds starting now.
So this man come home meet and told Mr. Grandma Ray why beat a man when he down, and he just want to die.
Okay, thank you. That is your 30 seconds. I just want you to keep talking for 30 seconds, even if you can't get the words out correctly.
Okay.
Kim, are you still with us? If you're still with us, Kim, I'd like for you to read. Kim, are you still here?
Yes.
Please read.
Your participation as a prestigious university cannot be abandoned. You must demonstrate that you can do much better at a result. I expected a huge improvement. Such a poor exam performance is a reflection of the school and a blemish of our philosophy. It's talent without skill. I ran like a mad dog to my home. I was full of tears and animosity. This ridicule was just what the doctor ordered.
Okay. I'm not hearing the endings on your word. Also, Kim, as you read, I want you to pay close attention to the punctuation at the end of a sentence. I want you to come to a complete stop. When you see a period, you will pause for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. When you see a comma, as in, well, I don't see any commas, but you would pause for 2 seconds. I want you to read again, Kim, and I want your reading to go, your participation at this prestigious university cannot be abandoned. 1, 2, 3. You must demonstrate that you can do much better, and as a result, 1, 2. I expect a huge improvement. 1, 2, 3. Okay, read again for me, Kim.
Your participation at this prestigious university cannot be abandoned. You must demonstrate.
Wait. You did not pause. You need to come to a complete stop. Abandon. 1, 2, 3.
Abandon.
Your participation.
Your participation.
Continue.
Demonstrates.
Your participation at this prestigious university cannot be abandoned. 1, 2, 3. Continue, Kim. Start again.
Your participation at this prestigious university cannot abandon.
Cannot be abandoned.
Cannot be abandoned.
Good. Continue.
You must demonstrate that you can do performance. You must demonstrate that you can do much better, and as a result, I expected a huge improvement.
Continue.
Such a poor exam performance is a reflection of the school and a blemish on our philosophy. It's talent without excuse. I ran like a mad dog to my home. I was full of tears and animosity. The ridicule was just what the doctor ordered.
Okay. You're still not pausing long enough because your sentences are running together and I'm losing the ability to follow. So you will be aware of that. When you see the period, stop for 3 seconds. This word is prestigious. Prestigious.
Prestigious.
Great. I didn't hear I heard an S on demonstrate, but there should not be an S. Demonstrate. You must demonstrate. Leave off the S. Demonstrate.
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 Performance.
Performance.
Excellence.
Excellence.
Excuses.
Excuses.
This is mad. Mad.
Mad.
Great. This is mad. And tears. Tears.
Tears.
Great. Just.
Just.
Ordered.
Orders.
Ordered. Ordered.
Orders.
Okay. And I guess you were supposed to go down to here. Continue reading. Continue
I
here.
found the missing person to do what I needed to compensate and overcome my challenge to study reluctant.
And this word is compensate.
Compensate.
Great. And I believe it will be Rafa. Rafa, could you read for us?
Yes. I was ready to hit the books. My mom said, "Don't lose your head over this. Do what you need to do." It was if Mr. Grandma Ray and the headmaster, Mr. Get It Done, was the fire I needed to propel myself towards success. From that day forward, I just 3 days of studying with Mr. Get It Done. I had found the keys to my success. I was no longer asleep at the wheel.
Okay, fantastic. Good reading. And I want to go back up here and give Kim her trophy. Thank you, Kim. And Rafa, this word is pronounced ready. Ready.
Ready, ready.
And gamma. 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 Good.
Gamma ray.
Can you summarize what you read, Rafa?
Yeah, it's the story about one guy. It was a couch potato, but he was to take the bull by the horns to study so hard that and Mr. Get It On, the headmaster,
Thank you. Okay, that's your 30 seconds. Okay, very nice, very nice. And let's see, Negan, are you still here with us? Negan, would you read for us? Negan is
Yes.
going to read.
The final and last day for retake exam arrived. These were my strength to put my best foot forward. I not only performed well on the second opportunity to take the test that cost me an arm and leg.
A leg.
I passed
A leg.
Mhm. I spread on other students with my course.
Okay, good. This word is was. Can you say was? Was.
Words.
Mm-hmm.
Words.
That word is was. And then we have surpassed. Surpassed. Mm-hmm. Surpassed. Good. And can you summarize what you just read, Negan?
Talk about final exam. Give students to change the course test and give a score to the student.
5 seconds.
Don't have a second opportunity.
Okay, very nicely done. Thank you, Negan. And there is your trophy for your participation as well. I'm going to come back now and talk about what we just did. What we did now was provide you an opportunity to see the story and talk about the story using the pictures. I want each of you to know that learning to speak conversational English is a very gradual. It's not something that will happen overnight. First, you have to decide what it is that you want to do, why are you doing it, and then make it a habit. I would say 10 minutes every day isn't enough, but if you can give 10 minutes and that's all you have, then give 10 minutes a day. Remember to make learning a habit. Try to create images in your mind, and as long as you're doing that, your conversational English will improve. Now I'm going to ask each of you to take about 30 seconds and summarize what you know about this story. We will start with Anna. Anna, would you please take 30 seconds when I count to 3 and start giving us a summary of this lesson? 1, 2, 3.
Well, the author says that everyone needs the opinion of other people to realize how is his performance of different activities in life. So the opinion of other people is very important for our improvement in life, in our study or job.
5 seconds. Continue, keep talking. Okay, that is your 30 seconds. Thank you, Anna. Please mute your microphone. And 2, I want you to summarize in 30 seconds. When I count to 3, you may begin. Please unmute your microphone. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, did you talk about the student who study in the school, excellent school, but in three months he cannot pass the exam. So one day teacher called him and asked him to further exercise. So that day he feels so embarrassed, and then he go to home and he try on his best to study, and after that he can pass the exam.
Okay, thank you. That is your 30 seconds. Negan, you have 30 seconds to summarize what you have read at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
The lesson talk of how students in the school try the examination, the final test, and give one chance to
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Rafa, please take 30 seconds to summarize what you read at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is the story about one couch potato student that became to try hard and study hard, taking the bulls by the horns and studying overnight to improve their skills and to trying to improve their exams. This is the
5 seconds.
He's trying to save his position and his behavior.
Okay, 30 seconds. Very good. All right, so what we've done is used the story. We talked about the story, and I forced you to speak quickly without thinking in your native language. You had 30 seconds to speak. It's okay if you still do not understand the story. And now I will summarize the story for you in 30 seconds, starting at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. This story is about what is required to be good at what you do. In order to be good at anything, it will require you to do certain things. You must pay attention. You have to decide what you want to do, how you want to do it, and you must study in order to be successful. That would be my 30 seconds. I went away from the study, but I did let you know that the main point is if you want to be successful, you need to study. All right, any questions about this? Any questions, any comments that anyone would like to offer?
Yes, I have one question for you.
Okay, what is your question?
If I quickly destroy this last, maybe sometimes I don't understand vocabulary.
Okay.
So I only reading your last session.
Well, I hope that my lessons are helping you to better understand.
Yes.
Is it okay? Continue.
Your lesson makes me read better and confident. Sometimes I want you to help me understand more the meanings of vocabulary in your session.
Okay. The one thing that I would suggest to you, Negan, is to continue to come to the classes, look at the pictures, and use the pictures as we build your vocabulary. Once you start to see that you have a repertoire, which means a lot of vocabulary, from lesson to lesson, I want you to take the vocabulary that you learned earlier today and use that vocabulary in the next session. But first, concentrate on just understanding what I want you to do, which is to continuously speak. I want you to continuously speak. All right? Anyone else before I give you the next activity for today?
Yes, I want you to help everyone improve my pronunciation more.
Okay, that responsibility is going to be yours, Negan. We can encourage others to assist you, but if you listen to others, if you listen and participate actively as you're doing now, I'm almost certain that your ability to speak is going to improve. I'm going to screen share now, and this is our final activity. We're going to take about 1 minute, each of us, and look at this activity that is on the screen now. It should be about success. You will read it exactly as it is and just give me what the answer is. The answer is already given for you, but we will hear from Anna. Anna, please read what you see on the screen and give the correct answer.
Yes. Thomas credits his success to all his team and not himself. He has always attribute his success to his team.
Okay, now we need to add a D to this, so it's attributed.
Attributed.
His success to his team. Okay, now I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me in 30 seconds. What do you see? What does this mean? He's sitting here.
Yeah.
Explain. 30 seconds.
Okay, that means that he is talking. Don't think that all the success is due to his effort, but all the effort of the complete team.
Fantastic. Thank you, Anna. Now, Antu, read the same answer and then talk for 30 seconds. First read it and then your 30 seconds start.
This picture?
Yes. I want you to read the statement and answer it.
Okay. Thomas credits his success on his team and not himself. He has always attributed his success to his team.
Good. Now talk for 30 seconds.
So I think this picture describe about the man when he gets successful. Not depend on himself, but he receives support from others like college or the people who help him. So he should share success with another. I think so.
Okay, fantastic. Kim, read the question, answer, and then talk for 30 seconds. You may start.
Thomas credits his success to his team and not himself. He has always attributed his success to his team. This story talks about the guy. He always wants to share his success to any other, so he can improve any colleagues or any partner of him to together get more success in the work.
Okay, thank you. Negan, please read the prompt and then summarize for us.
Thomas credits his success to all his team and not himself. He has always attributed his success to his team.
Okay, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Talk about picture describe he get successful, stay successful to his team.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Negan. Rafa, please read the question and then summarize.
Thomas credits his success to all his team and not himself. He has always attributed his success to his team. this is a guy that is not so selfish. He's so humble that many times when he has a very high successful, he gives the credit to his team, not himself. He's always thinking in his team. He's a very good team worker and try to be as humble as he can in everywhere, in every minute.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. All right. So now I am back, and we're going to talk for a few minutes about what the article or the story that we read and about the question that we had at the end. In order to be successful, it took a team. It took one, his professor, to tell him that he wasn't doing well, and the other person told him that he was an embarrassment to the school, so he needed to study. What is it that you need to do, Anna, to become very good at conversational English? What is it do you think that you can do to become successful at conversational English, Anna?
I think that the most important thing is to have enough vocabulary for express your ideas.
Okay.
And of course, to know how to pronounce them correctly.
Good, thank you. And to, what do you think you will need to help you to become successful in developing your skills in conversational English?
Yes, I agree with Anna, and I think the more I should communicate more with the foreigner who are native in English, and then I should focus on practice day by day, even
Good.
one day. So that,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Kim Ann, what do you think you need to do to be more successful in conversational English?
I think the factor to help me improve more that is I should practice more and more, and I don't need to worry about my mistake or about the not good
Good.
vocabulary. That is make me confident about when I talk, so it will improve for me so much. I think that's
Absolutely. Great. And Negan, what do you think you need to do to improve your conversational English?
I think that the most important, I agree with Anna. I know a lot of vocabulary and confident with pronunciation, and I improve listening skill.
Listening? Good. And Rafa, what do you think you need to do to improve your conversational English?
Perhaps the most important thing is to speak out every day aloud.
Yes.
With yourself, even though you look like a crazy person, but you try to talk aloud as much as you can, every time, everywhere, without
That is
any
correct.
importance and who
Very
heard
good.
you.
That's right. It's thinking, breathing, eating, sleeping in English. Now we come to the top of the hour where we have the final word. What I'd like for each of you to do is to give your final word, and I want to invite you to please follow me and join my next class. If you do continue to follow me, you should be able to learn something with each of the sessions that you spend with me. Okay, now we will start with the final word. We will begin with Anna. Anna, final words for today. What did you like about the class, did not like about the session?
So I don't understand what I say.
Since this is your first time, let me go to Rafa, and you can listen to what Rafa does, and you will have the final word at the end. Anna, Rafa, final words, please.
I'm getting used to your method. It's so amazing and so interesting because right now I don't think anything, only talking English, and it's very good to us.
Okay, thank you, Rafa. Negan, final words, please.
I think I confident that yesterday I don't thinking about when I don't think translate English when I speaking.
Okay, thank you, Negan. I want to say to each of you, Negan started with me yesterday. This is her third class with me in the conversational hour, and she is just encouraged to just continue to speak. The words will line up and everyone will be able to hear her, but she is really making an extremely great effort in just speaking continuously. So thank you very much for that, Negan. Kim Ann, final words, please.
I really like your lesson today and highly appreciate your lesson. It's support for me so much. So I want to thank so much with you.
Okay, thank you, Kim. And two final words.
I think you are the fantastic and amazing teacher who I have ever studied with. And you all the time try to put us under the pressure that it make us become better. And I wish we would have more time to explain more items.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, N2, for that. We are here 24 hours a day, of course, and obviously I am not, but please continue to come to as many of my sessions, watch the YouTube videos of the classes that you can't attend, and practice with what you're hearing and participating in as a student. I also want to say that the more times you practice, as Rafa has said, you don't have to be in class to practice. You can practice with yourself based upon what you have heard, learned, and observed. So again, thank you for participating. Anna, final words.
Okay, I'm very grateful to you and my classmates. I think it was a wonderful class, and I hope to have many much classes with you.
Okay, thank you very much, Anna, for that. I want to invite each of you to send me a comment about the class, not just this class, every class that you attend. I want you to send me comments and feedback. This is what I will use to improve. At this point, I'm not saying that you need to take private classes with me, but I can assure you that should you decide to take a private class with me, you will certainly enjoy it and you will remember and grow tremendously. Thanks to each of you for participating in the conversational hour with Priscilla. Please invite your friends to join you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next session. If you don't have any further questions for me, I'm going to say it has been my pleasure to be your conversational coach for the hour, and please join me again. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.